and a bucks party, which not many people get to have out of town. And he's having a bucks after his wedding. Interesting. Excuse me. But Jen, well, firstly, Simon, thank you for asking me to be your best man.
Thank you, Justin.
I'm very grateful for that. But Jen, I do have one question for you. If I'm the best man, why are you marrying Simon?
Because I'm the bigger man. Tom Pui. Good luck.
One person I would like to mention is of course Daryl, Simon's father, who passed away a year ago. Daryl would be stoked to see Simon getting married. He did get to meet Jen, you know, a number of times, and I know he did get on well with Jen, and I'm sure, you know, he thought that they were a fantastic couple. But you know, Daryl was a man of faith, and you know, if you believe, you're in heaven. So he's definitely here now in spirit, and you know, watching over. Now, one thing I would like to do is just make sure Jen is fully aware of what she's getting into. Take a breath. Look, to extol some of Simon's virtues, he's one of the few people that has a really strong ability to make friends and communicate. And it's no surprise that that's really been his work for some time. He's able to sort of move people around and do it quite diplomatically, which is not a skill that everyone has. He's also a very good conversation. He can listen to anyone, he can talk to anyone. And again, not many people can do that, not everyone can do that. One thing you might not know, and Jen certainly knows this, is he is a very good flyer of an Apache attack helicopter on PlayStation. And as good as anyone in the Australian Air Force. He can fly between buildings in its city.
Part-time.
He's also very generous, extremely intelligent. Simon, I can't read your hand.
I think it's good looking, modest. I don't know.
Modest, yeah. Good handwriting.
Oh no, I have terrible handwriting.
And many of you might not know this, because a lot of you have met Simon, you know, when he was a bit older than when I met him. We met just down the road actually, because I lived around the corner. And we got a bus home from school one day, and walking along the thing going, hey, let's go and get our bikes and come back here, and then we started hanging out. So we've been friends for 29 years now, which is quite amazing.
Yeah.
But in high school, Simon was a ladies' man. Unbelievable. The girls were chasing him. He didn't even have to try. And Jen might not know this, but they were chasing him. It was quite unbelievable. I mean, one girl in particular was lucky enough to get a kiss in the Guildford Park. Okay. One of Simon's girlfriends was lucky enough to get a kiss in Guildford Park. Would you back me up on that?
He was the stud.
Oh, great.
But in the end, after a couple of girlfriends, Simon said, that's it, I've had enough, I know exactly what I'm after, and until I find this girl with this one special virtue, I'm not having another girlfriend. And can you think what that virtue is?
Great cook.
Exactly. Straight to his heart.
I didn't say Thai though, it just came that way.
Now, I mean, the only thing that Jin needs to work around is Simon's patience. It's probably the only thing that he has to work on. He's got the patience of a pea. I mean, but Jin, thankfully, has an extraordinary amount of patience, and it's the yin and the yang, so they seem to get on very well as a result. One thing which is quite interesting with these guys is that it's the lady that drinks more than the guy. Jin can outdrink Simon, as anyone can attest. And once she gets going, and that's the thing, you just don't give Jin a drink, because she doesn't stop.
Yeah, it's pretty rare.
But it's an unusual marriage, this one, because there isn't just two people in this marriage, there is actually a third person. It's a lady, and so Simon is double timing a little bit here. He's even considering moving house from a one-bed apartment to a two-bed so he can accommodate his other partner, and I've decided to bring her along.
Oh, yeah! Black and sexy.
He calls her Pookie Bear.
That's a machine. Yeah.
So I'd like to propose the first toast to Simon and Jin Murphy and Pookie Bear the PlayStation.
Yeah, thank you. I'm good.
But I'd also like to propose a toast to absent friends. If anyone has got a drink, to absent friends, because there is.
Yes, there is. Two.
My beer lao. Beer lao.
There is a couple of others. Ross, Abadog, who can't be here, who would be here.
Yep. Sam Prescott.
Yeah, Sam over in New Zealand. And of course, no toast would be correct without having a toast to the groom's mother, Eiley.
Cheers.
Now, I wouldn't be doing my job if I wasn't sort of giving him a little bit of a tip to just watch out for, because there are, as many of you would know, there are 4 wedding rings. There is the engagement ring, the wedding ring, the eternity ring, and the suffering.
Only got 3.
And I was actually, I was fortunate enough to be in Thailand when the guys met. The venue was a bar actually owned and run by an Australian called Spinner, with his Thai wife, and his Thai wife ran the bar, quite interestingly, and Spinner just drank the profits. And I remember coming back from that trip, and I said to, I think it was my parents, I said, look, Simon's met this girl. And they said, oh, wow, that's great. And I said, look, I reckon they're going to get married. And sure enough, they're here today. They just look good together from day one.
Thanks, Joss.
It was really good to see. So welcome to Australia, Jin.
Thanks, mate.
You're doing something wrong.
Like I mentioned before, they're in a one-bed apartment now, so they're going to have to do something with their accommodation. Simon mentioned they were looking for a second bedroom, particularly for the other one in the marriage. But he said he's also looking for a house that needs to be done up a bit, because he said we've got to bang a whole lot of screws now.
Bada bing. That's a Brian joke. That really is. That is a bad joke.
Now I'll finish on this note. Now I just ask that you please look into each other's eyes deeply
Oh, here we go. Look at mine.
and say the words, "I'm looking at the person who is most likely to murder me."
That's not going to happen.
Thanks.
All right, thank you. Thanks, Justin.
ต้องตัดตั้ง30 อันก่อนทำไมก่อนไม่พอ
เนี่ยใหญ่ไปไหมใหญ่ไปไหมเนี่ยยังเล็กเจอไหมเจอไหมน่ารักไหมเป็นเสื้อผีจน11เพราะว่าที่แค่เพื่อนเด็ก
ให้เขาอ้วนกับอันเล็กๆฝรั่งตัวใหญ่ให้เขาอันใหญ่ไป Yeah, sure. You pick whatever you like. If you like big one, you get big one. But you have to eat them all, okay?
Not that big, please.
Yeah.
I'm having big pieces as well. ช้อนไปไหนหมด
It's alright? That's it. Go. No, you have to give another one.
Hello. I need a fork. มันเถียงกันแล้วอ่ะถ้าจะถ่ายรูปไปกับเจ้าของมันเถียงกันแล้วมันเดินหนีกันแล้วช้อนส้อมเนี่ยเอาเดินส้อมมึกกันเอาเห็นไหมส้มไม่แชร์กันเอาหมดอ่ะมาหาเอง
ฮะพออยู่นับแล้วYeah or no? This is the room. พูดถึงพี่บัวถ้าหนูเจอพวกนี้ก่อน
Oh, it's still recording.